There we go. Don't think it's going to fit, but I had no faith in this one. It's already a bit dodgy. Like,
I think that's a massive win. The flap opens.
I know fail with that one. I think there's probably better ones out there. That's another win.
Yeah, brilliant.
I think that one's going in the bin, guys.
Fail. Well, I think this is really a good addition to a campsite. What's the lesson here? Not to buy anything electrical from Temu. Bow bow. Welcome back to another episode, guys.
Hey guys.
I'm a bit tall.
Might look weird here because someone wanted to stand on the step to think she's taller.
Anyway, this week is a little bit different. We're gonna.
It's a bit of a fun one.
Yeah, we're gonna test out loads of Temu products. If you haven't heard of Temu before, it's kind of like the Wish.
It's just cheap stuff.
Cheap stuff. Let's see if it's worth it because I don't know if you like us. We like a bargain and we like to see if it works, and we're gonna test it.
We don't like spending money, so if cheap stuff works, why not? Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it.
Whoa, hold up. If you haven't already, we would love for you to subscribe.
So guys, I'm going to put a QR code down below here. Make sure you pause the telly right now, get your camera out, and you can take a photo of the QR code, and it's going to take you straight to our YouTube channel where you can press that subscribe button. It really helps us out as a small little YouTube channel. And we always get asked, how can we help you out? That is the way to do it, and it's totally free. So let's go back to the episode.
All right, first product. It's meant to be a net that goes on your handles.
Isn't it called like a cargo net or something?
Cargo net, yeah. But with this one, which we didn't know until we opened it, it's got a zip and you're meant to put stuff inside it. I thought you just put stuff on top of it, but...
That's just handy for all the kids' extra stuff and whatever, keeps it off the floor.
I know, stand next to the car right now and look at the size of it. I don't think it's going to fit, but...
Look, they're adjustable, so the sides are adjustable, so I don't know how adjustable.
We'll soon see. Right, pull your end up there.
I've got to climb on the car because I'm too small.
We might need some Oki straps, I think. Oh, it's gonna fit. Oh,
look at it.
Oh, it fits there. Oh no, it's actually gonna fit. Look out. You know what? We haven't fluked it because we didn't check where the zip was, and it's actually underneath.
Oh my god, I quite like it actually.
It's actually not too bad.
It's actually great, yeah.
I had no faith in this one. Alright, let's pull that a bit tight. We're going to pull them tighter now so it sits upright. You can unzip it and put stuff in there.
Look, the flap opens.
I'll tell you what.
I actually quite like that.
It's actually not too bad, is it?
That's quite a lot of force I'm putting onto that as well. So
once it's tighter though, it won't come down as far. What do you reckon?
At
the moment, I think that's a win.
I think that's a win.
Alright, first product we tried and it's actually not too bad.
You can store hats. I don't know, what else do you need? Like beach towels when you're going to the beach.
First product, cargo net for the cruiser, was $10.19.
I think that's a win.
I think that is a win.
Alright, brilliant.
That's a win.
Alright, on to the next one.
Done. Let's go to the next one. Product number 2. This is meant to be a drawbar cover. That goes over your drawbar to cover up all your wires and all that stuff. I've opened it up and yeah, it's already a bit dodgy. Like, stitching's already coming off. It's meant to be waterproof. This meant to fly like that.
Is that how they're supposed to sit?
I think it's made for a smaller drawbar caravan. This would have fit our Franklin. Whereas if you want something very cheap and I guess it's covering up the cables and stuff. But
oh, has it got a hook underneath?
Yeah, a little strap.
Oh yeah. Oh geez, what have you done now?
There it goes. It broke.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't recommend this one. How much was this one?
I wouldn't recommend it. It was only $12.48 though.
Yeah, but only that was the other thing was $10 and that's wicked.
Yeah, true.
But this would have worked on our Franklin.
Yeah.
Our drawbar was small. Yeah, look.
Oh, it's fully come off now. Yeah. All right.
I think that one's going in the bin, guys.
Okay.
Product 2.
Fail.
Right, next product. It's this little thing. So this is a gas level indicator. We've actually been trialling this for a little while. Show you what it does, and then I'll give you my opinion on it.
Will you show you what it does? Because does it show you?
It should. All right. So we'll go this one. This is a full gas bottle.
You're supposed to put it on the lower half of your gas bottle, and it's supposed to tell you.
It's supposed to light up or something.
I don't know if you can tell. There is slight. It does light up a little bit. We actually took weekly photos of this, and I'll put this down below here. It didn't change.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Does not work.
It literally showed that it was full for the whole 3 weeks, and then we actually got to 3 nights ago, ran out of
Don't trust this old gas.
Don't trust it.
And,
so this one was $2.44. Is it worth it?
$2.44. That's another.
Next product is our little new key that we've got. Isn't that crazy? Look, it's like brand new. So this, I'll show you the spare key. This is what it looked like. All crusty and old and disgusting, and literally there is so many on there right now that yeah, that you can just type in your car. I've looked, there is a lot of car models on there, and you just clip on the front, clip on the back, and you've got a new key. So the prices on Temu actually change daily, so what we tell you on here in this video might change by a couple of cents every time you look on there. And so yeah, you might look at this one day and it's $5 and the next day it miit be $6. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Not that it's anything crazy, but as a win, $7.48. I mean, I've got a new key. Okay, the next product is something we wanted to get for our sofas because we wanted to maintain the material on it, because the previous owners actually just changed all the material on our sofas. So we got, and if you look, it's actually a little bit dirty, but that's the point, right? So we wanted to maintain it. Obviously with these sofas, you can wipe them clean. Over time, it's going to start flaking away and all that jazz, and we wanted to prevent it before it got to that stage. So these are it here. I think they're fantastic. So this is one, and this is another one, and they just go on nice and clean. See here, it just goes on the back there. There's different sizes on Temu, so I'm sure you'll find something for your sofa, long or short. And it just goes on almost like a pillow cover. And then, yeah, isn't it fantastic? Obviously, it's a little bit dirty. I just put them straight into the washing machine, and yeah, they come out lovely. So these sofa covers are $8.39 each, which I think is fantastic. So under $40, and we are, you know, hopefully going to maintain the beautiful sofa that we've got underneath that still looks brand new, and we want to keep it that way. You think that's good? Under $40?
Yeah, it's wicked.
There's loads of different colours, shapes, designs. If you're in the same boat as us and you want to maintain the look of your caravan sofas, go check it out. I think that's a massive win. All right, we've got another product to test. I don't know if there's a weight limit on this. I have no idea. We've got a hammock, okay? We'll have a go. I got 2 straps to go with it as well, to go around the tree. Let's just give it a go, I guess. If you don't know how to tie knots, tie lots. That's my motto. That looks quite sturdy, doesn't it? Like I did say, I don't know how to tie knots, so I tied lots. So this isn't moving, which is fab. This looks quite secure. Do you reckon Mummy should have a go?
Yeah.
This will be the real tester. Well, there you go. I think that was actually quite successful. Let me remember how much it was. All right, so for the hammock itself was $8.47, which is good. It looks quite sturdy enough. Like it's obviously just a load of strings. And then the 2 straps were $4.87 for the pack of 2. So the ones that actually go on the tree. There you go, I quite like this. So a whole hammock is less than $15. So for the 2 straps, and the hammock seems to be holding up quite well. I think this is really a good addition to a campsite. I'm just gonna lay here for the rest of the day. See you later.
Another little product you can kind of see in the corner of the camera, right there. So all this thing is, I'll show you. Put your sunnies on. Look at that.
Little magnet is on there.
Little magnet, just clips on to your sun visor. But yeah, it's just a magnet. Hold your sunnies in there.
Isn't that good?
How good's that?
Just keeps them out of the way. We've got a few pairs of sunnies.
Obviously, but
yeah, well, I've got enough sunnies.
Leah has glasses and sunnies, and I'm lucky I even get a spot. They're actually empty at the moment. Yeah, she has everywhere.
But they're great, and they're very strong. That magnet is really strong.
Is a strong magnet. And they haven't fallen off yet, have they? Like
no, absolutely not. They're on there. But yeah, this one was $3.97.
$3. How good's that?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about your sunnies getting scratched when you're not in the car.
I mean, I don't know. The kids still go out.
Well, the only reason I take them out of the car now is because Freddie jumps in here, thinks the car's a playground, and just loves ripping everything off. But
anyway, that's another win.
What it's for?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All right, the next product is just to keep your food obviously nicer for longer. There's loads on Temu. There's different ones for like onions, avocados. This one technically is for an avocado, but I don't actually have an avocado right now. So I'm going to test it with an onion. So if you see here, it kind of stretches it with the food. So hopefully that sort of keeps it nice and tight and airtight, which is obviously going to keep your food better for longer. So
get the onion out.
God, that's
a big onion.
That's a big onion. How do I put that on?
I don't think that's going to fit. As you can see, we've planned this video out well. It's too big.
Maybe I'll cut that again. That's probably why you should probably use the right one for...
Yeah, it is for an avocado.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, kind of. There we go.
There you go. Look at that. That is bum tight.
Sealed
all right.
Up.
That is sealed up. So I reckon I'll come back to you in 5 days. Let's give it 5 days. That's what it looks like now. Okay, it is 5 days later. Here it is. That looks pretty good, eh? Look at that. That's hard. That's wicked. Look. So hopefully it's the same sort of thing with the avocados. That's great. That's literally kept pretty much the way it was for 5 days. Yeah, so for $4.37, I think that's fantastic. I actually saw one of these at Aldi. They had one on the special buys, and I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. It's kept the food really nice, so that's a winner, right?
Next little product. This is actually a clothesline. Look at that thing. All right. So this thing is apparently 7.2 meters long.
7.92.
7.92 meters long. Well, that's pretty long. Ideally, you probably want this to go between 2 trees, I'd say. We're just going to quickly wrap it around the awning and see if it works. There's no weight limit on it, so we'll see if it actually flexes or what it does. I reckon we'll just hook that on if we can. There we go. Yep. I don't know how you'd keep it in there though. That's the only thing. Oh, I don't know. These are our normal clotheslines.
And they still flex a little bit.
What's the gist of it? No, it'd still work. If you made it tighter, that'd definitely work. See if I can make it a bit tighter.
Yeah, do the job, babe.
Oh well.
Oh, that's tighter.
That's tighter. There we go.
There you go.
Stuff that's going to sag. Obviously.
Same as ours though. Obviously ours is,
this is
a bit more heavy.
But obviously, if you put this at the end of the awning, it's not going to be in your way. But even if it's sagged down, you've got clothes in there. Like, it's still going to dry your clothes.
$6.90.
$6. That one's a win.
I think that's great.
Between trees.
And it's compact as well.
Yeah,
so something that small that you can keep in your drawer and then
weighs nothing.
Weighs nothing. Take it camping, and
It's
then
like
you'll just wind it up.
winder.
There you go.
That's another win.
Yeah, brilliant. All right, next products is these two. So they're both bins, and yes, we all have a bin in the caravan, but I thought this is actually pretty good for when you're going camping. You might be doing the barbecue outside or whatever, or even inside, and you're prepping, and they clip over the top of your door. How good's that? I think that's pretty good. So like, say if you had your food board here and you're just trying to put all your scraps into here, saves you, you know, getting your whole big bin out. And I think this, yeah, I think it'd be really good when you're camping. This one is $3.64, and I'll show you how that is used in a minute. And this one is $7.47. So this one here collapses, which I think is actually quite good. It's a bit of a space saver. And you obviously just put the bin bag in like that and over the edge of the door. Okay, and then this one, take the lid off. I'm gonna take these bits out.
Struggling.
And then you put your bin bag over the, you'd obviously get a smaller bin bag than my large bin bags, but it still does the thing. Clip that back on. Okay, and then over your door. There you go. I think that's great. It's got a little lid.
How good's that?
And look, it's not going anywhere. It's going to hold enough.
Yeah.
It needs a drawer, or you know, it needs a door or something. But yeah, I think that's great. Anyway, I think that's great. $7, $3.
Another win.
Another win. Right, the next product, which I think is going to be amazing if you're off-grid or if you don't have a coffee machine or whatever, is this little thing here. You might see some variations of it everywhere. There's paper ones in there. There's loads of different products.
Paper ones these days.
You literally pop your coffee in here, pop a bit of hot water, pop it over your cup like this, and all your beautiful, lovely coffee is going to come out the bottom.
Hopefully.
Let's hope. let's see if it works.
coming out quite fast.
Yeah. So, after this has done its magic, you can see how beautiful that is coming at the bottom. That's cool. After it's done its magic, we'll obviously skip back to our coffee machine and get you some real milk. But it's a good way to, you know, if you're off grid, have a black coffee, or yeah, however you want to do it. Boil some water and just have a black coffee, put a bit of milk in it.
Yeah, it's very watery.
Oh, do you reckon?
Nah, it's not bad.
You are treated though to a coffee machine every day.
Yeah, I do make a coffee every day.
I reckon if you were off grid, if you had nothing else,
I just buy instant.
Oh really?
Yeah, it'd be so much easier. Yeah, it works, I suppose. It still tastes like coffee.
You're just very spoilt. So it was $5.27.
Nah. Not when that net was like $10, and that's the best thing.
God,
so
you keep
far.
going back to the net.
Yeah,
You
good.
really like the net, don't you? Right,
Definitely
win or
tastes
fail
different.
on your opinion.
I'm going to fail with that one. I think there's probably better ones out there.
All right, the next product is in our bathroom. Instead of using this cup that we have got here, this is what came with the Caravan. For our toothbrushes, it freaks me out thinking about poo particles. I don't know if that's real, and I don't know if anyone feels the same as me, but it just freaks me out. In our old Caravan, we used to have a toothbrush holder inside of the cupboard door, which was fantastic. We can't really do that with these because they're such small doors. So we had to come up with a different solution. Look at that. Isn't that snazzy? And that is a UV light toothbrush holder too. So it's supposed to sterilize your toothbrushes. But it doesn't work. I charged it in the Caravan. It came up here on the screen that it was charging to 100%, which is fantastic. And then you're supposed to press this button here, and obviously it's supposed to light up in the back here with these 3 lights with a UV light. It doesn't work. What's the lesson here? Maybe not to buy anything electrical from Temu, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this was $14.39. For a toothbrush holder, maybe that's a bit expensive. If it worked and the actual UV light actually worked on it, I think that'd be fantastic, but it doesn't, so bow.
Let's move on to the next ones. Got 2 in this one. One's a pretty, you know, simple little light, but combined, these make a pretty cool pair, I'd say. All this is, here you go, it's from CLS, don't know who they are. It's literally just a magnet.
And it's super powerful.
That was strong.
Yeah.
That was strong. All it's for, I'll pass Leah the light for a second. So all you do, it's just got a magnet. We'll put it this way. It does have a little screw hole on there. I don't know what that would be for, to be honest, but
maybe screw it in. Make it more permanent. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, you can just put it up in your awning and it magnets to the other side.
And it's got a hook on it.
A little hook on it. And while I have the light in this one as well, you just hang stuff from your awning. Look at that. If you got nowhere to hang lights and stuff, that's 2 there. And then when you want to have a disco, you can put a few around.
Give me your moves.
Disco. There we go.
That's actually really good.
So
Does it feel quite heavy duty, that magnet, when it's actually on something?
Yeah.
Enough for a light.
It's a thick awning though, the Caravan.
Yeah.
It'd be good on a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Like when you're awning out on your 4-wheel drive, if you don't have a Caravan. I wouldn't hang a basket off there or something. But definitely little lights like that. That's a pretty good combo, I reckon. The price is Leah's the price.
Okay,
person.
the light was $3.07.
$3. That's
which
cheap and nasty
you
light.
can almost go to Kmart and get cheaper.
You can.
So that's
but this one's a rechargeable one. I think the ones we used to get from Kmart took batteries.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's a cheap light. That's
right. And the magnet is $7.97.
$7.90. I think that thing's brilliant.
I don't think I've ever seen one of them in a shop.
No, you can't get them.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can buy this.
Oh, damn. Thought I found a
revolutionary
product.
That's good as well, actually.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, another product I'd say I'd definitely recommend. Like, it's a light, yeah, cheap. Obviously, you can buy these anywhere. But this thing, yeah, that's a bloody win too.
Yeah, I think it's
great.
Go. Woo!
How good's this thing?
Yeah.
I like this.
The next product is these wet bags. So obviously they're really good for putting, swimming costumes in, or whatever you want to call them, togs, bathers. What do you say in Australian for swimming costumes? Whatever you want to call them. I call them swimming costumes. And it comes in a set of 2. I reckon you can fit around maybe 4 or 5 depending on the size of your swimming costumes or your shorts or whatever, quite a lot in there. They come in a 2-pack for $6.45. There's different like designs and stuff as well, so really cool, and different like sizes as well. So we just went for the kind of the bigger ones because we want to use them for our wet swimmers when we're out at the beach. You put them in the car, they're dry, they're not making anything else wet. Hopefully, I'm going to test it out. I've got a very, very wet swimming costume here, so let's put it in one of the bags and let's see if I can feel anything on the outside. Right, there it is. So it only takes up a little bit of the bag, and that's one whole swimming costume, so I reckon you could definitely fit a lot in there. All right, update. This has been sitting for a good couple of hours with a very wet swimming costume in it, and I didn't wring it out at all. And yeah, this isn't wet on the outside. This is very dry. That's pretty cool, hey? So anyway, I think that's a win. I think I might have to get a few more of these because I think that's really cool. Yeah, I think that's fantastic, and that way you can, you know, transport your wet swimming costumes and shorts, and I don't know, even if you've got nappies and like a wet yucky nappy, pop it in there and then you can wash it out. Fantastic. That's a win from me. Yay! Okay, the next two products are food related. These ones here are almost like a kebab stick without the kebab stick. You pop them in the cage and lock them in tight. And this one is for, I would say, bulkier items. You pop them in there and then you pop the lid on, and we're going to put them on the barbecue and test them out. Right, they're cooked. This is the verdict. Here we go. These ones here, I love these. I think they're absolutely amazing. The only thing is, if you cut things too small, they will come out a little bit, because obviously you don't need to put a skewer in the middle of them. That's why it's in like a little cage. But I think these are absolutely wicked. Just turn them around, open it up when you're ready. Fabulous. Love them. They are $5.31 each, and I think that's worth every penny. It's better than like skewering each one. You can literally just put it in there, close the case, and it's ready to cook, which I think is awesome. Different story for, I think, the cage. I've actually had to take these out just so I can actually get a bit of colour on them, because I think because the cage was too big, it wasn't getting all of them. So I've just had to take them out personally myself. If you see here, after one use, it already looks a little bit it kind of has discoloured a little bit and doesn't look the best. Yeah, these ones were $5.87 each. So I prefer the kebab sort of ones. You pop them in the cage, it's all nice and tight, it stays in there, whereas I feel like these are too big and it doesn't get every single side of the food. Those kebab ones are a winner. It's just cooked my halloumi perfectly. Alright, that was the temu video, guys. Hopefully you liked it. It was a little bit different, right? But we just wanted to show that yeah, you can get cheaper products that, you know, can most of the time do the same job. And I love a bargain. If a cheaper product can do what more expensive products can do, then sign me up. So hopefully you liked this video. It was something a little bit different for you guys. If you have any other questions, pop them down below and I will help answer them. Otherwise, we will see you next week. Bye, guys.